The Hafod Owen prospect plays host to a potentially widespread, low-temperature epithermal gold system. A triple Si outcrop in this region shows an example of breccia mineralization, which historically graded 2.91 grams per ton gold, and two Alba samples of nearby float were assayed at 7.1 and 3.82 grams per ton gold. There are 5 or 6 north-south trending valleys that cut through the Hafod Owen hillside, and these are believed to approximate faults, which could be fluid pathways for mineralizing systems, as all these valleys have been found to have nearby associated mineralization or alteration of some description. Two notable historical mining operations have taken place at Foel Wen and North Dollgellau. The former is on the western extent of the target area, and although workings have been lost, spoil-tip material here shows exceptionally copper-rich quartz vein material with appreciable gold credits. The latter, North Dollgellau, was comparatively more extensive, and although ultimately unsuccessful, was noted to have worked both north-south and east-west lodes. The mine sits in one of the more pronounced north-south valleys, suggesting that the north-south lode mined here was associated with this topographical feature. A boulder found on a presumed spoil tip showed epithermal style banded quartz veining, which was very vuggy in places and hosted pods of granular sulfides within the vein. These sulfide pods are auriferous, with a representative sample of the boulder grading 6.53 grams per ton gold, and samples targeted on the sulfides grading 9.29 and 24.1 grams per ton gold. Although it remains uncertain as to whether this vein is from the north-south or east-west lode, a thin vein of similar mineralogy, striking roughly in east-west, was sampled in an outcrop in a valley 300 meters to the east of North Dollgellau, and this sample graded 1.5 grams per ton gold, suggesting that maybe the east-west orientation is favorable for gold mineralization. Historical geochemical data highlights silver, arsenic, and antimony anomalies in this region, especially around the fault structures inferred to cut through the prospect. Initial visits and sampling have been undertaken by Alba at Hafod Owen, allowing for ground truthing of mineralization. Sampling for gold is important, but multi-element analysis will be undertaken to build a complete picture of the mineralizing system as a whole. It is hoped with the more pronounced alteration at this prospect that aeromagnetics will be even more effective at pinpointing vein and breccia-hosted mineralization concealed beneath overburden and forestry land.